going on, everybody? My bad here. Coming in today for part 2 of SHOT Show 2022 in the big room. And right now I'm right beside White River Knife and Tool. And I know that all of y'all want to quit looking at my ugly face and let's get to some of these beautiful, beautiful knives. So let's get to it. White River always has beautiful, beautiful handcrafted work. Here's a knife that I've always been interested in. A wonderful little backpacker knife. Fits great in the hand. Is this G Carta or
It's G10.
This is G10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This carbon fiber, those are G10.
Roger. That's a beautiful G10 handle though. Check out that pattern. Check that out. Kieranite?
It's similar.
Similar?
Yeah.
It's not quite Kieranite, but it's pretty similar. Very, very beautiful handle though. If the camera's not going to do it justice, you would have to see this one in person. It just glows. Especially if you put it in the light. And that's a beautiful handle. We got like a Nessmuck cleaver style. What would you call that?
We call that our camp cleaver.
This is a camp cleaver. Probably wouldn't have a problem skinning a deer either with it.
Would not, or a moose or elk.
Yeah. This is a fillet knife, of course. All the catfishermen that watch my channel, y'all know my bad likes to catch him a big old fat flathead. That'd be wonderful in his collection right there. That is a very, very beautiful skinner.
Thank you.
Half of my time's catfishing.
That's a step-up fillet that.
Oh yeah?
It's not a real flexible one, but it's just an excellent fillet knife.
I don't mind. You didn't mind if I did that, did you?
No.
Okay.
That's
I've never filleted a fish with this style. It's always been this style. Yeah.
Now the step-up fillet, when your hands are all wet, you can still choke up on that handle. Put your thumb there.
Okay. You care if I put you on camera?
That's all right.
If you don't mind, tell me about the step-up fillet.
Okay, the step-up fillet is made of S35BN steel, and it comes with a G10 or a rich light handle. Mm-hmm. And the idea behind it is a little more knuckle clearance, and also you can choke up on it with your thumb. Your hands will be soaking wet and slimy. You're going to still have no problem holding on to that blade.
And everybody knows White River Knives. You can check them all out on their website. I'm actually talking to Mr. John right now, and here's his card. You can get a hold of him right there. Order any of these knives that you would like online, of course. And y'all have very many retailers as well, such as...
we have quite a few. We're in the Sportsman's
Warehouse.
A lot of brick and mortar stores.
Yes, sir.
Online.
Sportsman's Warehouse is mostly where most of my subscribers would know about my family. I'm from Arkansas, so we use Sportsman's Warehouse and Sportsman's Guide and stuff like that quite often.
Yeah.
I'm actually very interested in this knife. I have not ever seen this knife, but it seems like it'd be a pretty good outdoors camp, kitchen paring knife, EDC, small game.
Yes. We have a Hunter that's the same style, just a little larger.
Yeah.
These were designed by Owen Baker Jr.
But that's a wonderful. I'm not a big knife guy, and this will definitely clean a deer right here.
Oh, yeah.
This will do a squirrel. This will do a rabbit. Do all your small game, all the way up to the big game, and it's not a big package. If I go into the woods, I'm going to carry a hatchet, so I'm not one of those guys that's going out there hacking things with a humongous knife. I'm going to carry a hatchet.
Right.
But I will carry a blade like this. As a matter of fact, this is about as big of a blade as I'll carry.
right? That's a good Skinner there too.
Yeah, that's my buddy's brand, Tactical Everyday Dad.
Okay, cool.
Here we got some of the camp carries.
Yeah, this is our smallest in the Firecraft line.
Yeah.
Most of the larger Firecraft have a bow drill divot.
As you can see, they got the little spot right there for the ferrule rods.
The ferrule rod comes with it.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're skinning, you can use that loop to hold onto the knife, or use it as a hang hole. And yeah, it's an excellent value at
Roger.
160.
It's 160.
Yep. That's also S35BN Super Steel.
Roger that. Most of the White Mountain knives in the camp or the game or the outdoors is in S35, aren't they?
Most of it is.
Most
yeah.
of it.
We do some in other runs as a special edition, like 3V or MagnaCut.
3V MagnaCut's a very, very popular still right now. 3V is a personal favorite of mine because of the bushcrafting and of the dispersed camping, the kayaking, and the fishing that I do, the outdoor activities that I do. It's extremely tough. I actually buy quite a few knives from one of your competitors, Bark River, because they're convex grinds.
Oh yeah.
And you just keep using it and it keeps getting sharper and sharper and sharper. But I've always been a fan of White Mountain as well. I love the designs that y'all have, and especially stuff like this as a backpacker. You know the old trope, ounces or pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of paint.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's called the Always There knife.
Always There knife.
Nice little necker that you can put in the sheath either direction, and very light. We are actually going to make some bolt-on scales for that.
Okay.
But yeah.
A little bit more purchase.
Yeah. This is a collaboration with.
It's okay.
With Dahlia Tactical. These are he specializes in breaching tools, very heavy breaching tools, but he wanted some things for the first responders come upon an accident.
The first thing that I thought about was the volunteer firefighters around my area.
Exactly.
This would be a great tool for the volunteer firefighters. You could throw this in your car for an emergency as well, just in case.
This will go through the door, the hood, the roof, the window. Has a little pry bar. That's for gas shutoff valves. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then that's a light spike, and this is called a Rescue Hawk, which has many of the same features on it, but also is made for hacking. Yeah, people have said, like,
that live spike, the Rescue Hawk's cool. The live spike, that thing speaks to me right there, because I used to be a volunteer firefighter as well. I started working on the river and I didn't have time to do it anymore. But that looks like a tool that's got very many uses. Doesn't matter what kind of situation you're in. If it's a life or death situation, fire, run off the road and into a river, car accident, can't get out of the car, there's going to be an application for this.
What is this one?
Got a little recurve called the War Junkie.
That's a Todd Begg design. We made a few of his designs, and that's called the all-terrain. And then there's a Rapondo and a personal defense kukri.
Okay.
They also have a dagger, but those were sold in.
Check out the War Defense Kukri. War Junkie.
Recognize that one?
Sweet.
It's an old polished.
Oh, nice.
Here's some of their bushcrafting series. This is definitely in my area. It has the bow drill divot right there for a little spindle. Wonderful Scandi grind. Is this a high Scandi grind or like a Saber Scandi? I mean, not Saber. I was talking about Scandi.
Yeah, I mean, this is a true Scandi.
True Scandi.
There's no secondary bevel on that. It goes right to the point.
True Scandi, no secondary bevel, right to the point. It's a wonderful, wonderful design, especially for bushcraft. This thing, I have not personally used it, but I know about making fires and everything like that. I know that this thing will chew through some wood.
Got something in the truck, Lars.
Got all kinds of handles. Bottle of whiskey, huh? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It might start with bird bourbon.
Yeah, this thing is super light. Once again, you know I don't like a big heavy knife, but we're about to get to the big heavy knives. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, son. No, you're a customer.
Yeah, so this is the newest in our Firecraft series. And this is the FC7,
FC7.
FC5, and FC4.
So I'm assuming because of the 7, the 5, and the 4, we're talking about how many inches the blade is.
That's correct.
And this is a 7-inch blade. That is not for the faint of heart. That is a scab. That is a Scabo special right there. If y'all know about Choir Boys Cutlery, that is definitely a Scabo knife right there.
Good for batoning. All the Firecraft have a sharpened spine to throw sparks with a ferro rod.
Has that 90-degree circle spine for the ferro rod. Going to catch all them sparks. Going to get quite a bit of ferro steel into your tinder bundle, so you'll be able to strike that fire.
And if you're at the blade show and you buy one, you also get a USA-made Dick
to be able to
lighter.
do that.
Those are hard to find.
We use rubber washers.
Everything we do is USA-made.
Everything that they do is USA made. You heard it
I
here.
don't have that with me today.
So we're not going to get any problems like they did over at the Sumos, huh?
All USA-made.
I ain't going to say his name, but you know what I mean.
The only thing when we don't use a USA source material would be like cork and our cork-handled fillet knife. Or
Corking fillet knife is about the only thing, from what they say. Which I know the White River Knife and Tools American made, and everybody else does. We're just going over it again. It's good to have American made products. It's good to support the American made products. I think Rick Henders started up a firestorm on that.
Was the beginning of a butt hook and still could be done so, but this blade is so thick they decided to leave that up to the end user.
Okay. There you go.
This is something I was wanting to pick up and talk about because of what you said about this right here. Now, what he just said is it is a thick boy, and it could be a gut hook, but he's going to leave that up to the person that purchases the knife. They'll have to either grind it out themselves, or if they have the tools. And
We would grind it, but that's a huge slab of 3V.
huge slab of 3V. Yeah, that's a thick boy. So White River Knife and Tools said that if you would like to have the gut hook on this particular knife, they will do it for you. If you don't want it done, they'll leave it as is. So, what was the name of this one?
That's a Firecraft 4. That's a special edition.
This is a special edition Firecraft 5.
That one does not.
Is it the 5 or the 4?
As is, just with the sheet.
Says
Sorry, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm corrected.
That's a
5.
Firecraft 5s, custom shop order.
That's all that does.
Well, Mr. John, I appreciate your time. Say everybody to the My Bad Adventure team, and we'll be on to the next one.
All right.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. All right, coming on down a little bit more. We got somebody that put up already, so they must have sold out.
Oh yeah.
This is
a couple folders left.
ooh, that's a lot of words right there.
It is.
West Tennessee Knife Maker Association of West Tennessee.
West. Yeah, I'll pass. I'm southern, but I ain't that southern.
Good.
Finally getting able to get out from my booth and walk around a little bit.
Nice.
This is a knife making guild. It's not a specific brand or anything. They are showcasing the knife makers of Tennessee. Just keep on walking on down. Blue Line gear. Got some sick looking
But something that's already in the market.
blades. Done a lot with the Striders. That is just nasty what they did with the Striders.
Yeah. Start looking through the MasterCard. Think about being able to take this. I'm not taking pictures of this.
Grab one of these fixed over here so y'all can see them. A pretty sick little fixed blade right there. CPM S30V. Definitely handmade. You can tell by the craftsmanship on it that it's handmade. Some of it's CNC'd out. Very sick. Got some defense spikes. Definitely get you out of a pickle if you ever find yourself in one. Some pretty cool little Tantos right there. I gotta ask about the handle because it's obvious where the inspiration came from. Is this a custom from y'all?
Yeah, it's a Dwayne Dwyer custom. It's
a Dwayne
the
Dwyer.
inspiration probably is from the
Striders.
the Folder SNG.
Nice, comfortable handle still. It's a chisel grind, of course.
Yep.
Got the hollow on the other side. The Tanto doesn't go into a flat, but that's okay. I'm carrying a knife very similar to that right now.
Nice. Sure. Cool. Yeah, I see it. Huh. Nice.
Appreciate it. It bit me a little bit earlier. It happens though.
Happens. Exactly.
I appreciate you letting me look at your booth. Got Blade HQ booth right here. Too bad they wasn't giving out shirts or anything.
That transmission kind of it's all configured on the website.
You got old Knife Center doing a interview with Russell. Doesn't look like I'll be getting that interview with Russell today. He's going to be talking to Knife Center forever. I want to get this signed for my wife by Swags. It's the Malia that I bought from y'all yesterday. Which booth is Swags at?
Swags, yeah.
Yeah, she's down there, but I just can't remember the name of the place. Rosecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, the new company.
Yeah, it's got the big banner on the wall.
Yeah, the sponsor here. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Russell's going to be busy all day, so I probably ain't going to get the interview that he said I could.
So he's got this one, and then Blade HQ at 2.
Blade HQ 2? Okay, at 2:30 I got the advanced bushcrafting class. So I might catch him tomorrow if he's here. If not, it's all
I
good.
think tomorrow's good.
But the internals,
Yeah.
basically had like 3.
Yeah, for sure, stop by. Or I'll let him know whenever.
We got a celebrity on the video. It's so Grumpy Grunt. What's going on, man?
Shake it, brother.
I'm doing pretty good, doing walk-arounds. This is part 2 of Blade Show Big Room. I did 4 parts of the small room already. Yeah, I got advanced bushcrafting class coming up in about an hour and a half. Yeah, 107. So yeah, I got
used to southern heat. So.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Right.
Yeah.
I know it just couldn't handle too well down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what the short face bear can do today.
Oh, dude, you got one too?
Oh,
I thought mine was bad.
Set up last night right after I saw you actually.
that's pretty nice. That's smooth. They have a prototype here. It's in steel frame right now. Can y'all show us the prototype, the one with the steel frame? I cannot remember what. Oh, appreciate it. My daughter will appreciate that so much. Thank you.
And then you said it's the prototype with the steel frame?
But yeah, man, that thing's awesome. Did I show you what I picked up yesterday? It bit me today, a little bit on my thumb. Yeah. Children's run.
This one? Nice.
This is This thing, I checked this thing out yesterday with Russell when I was buying that Malia. This thing is so smooth, it's ridiculous. If I could keep my finger out of it. But
What is this one?
this is a prototype. I don't even think it has a name yet, does it?
Yeah,
That thing's pyrite. It's so ridiculously smooth for a budget knife, and it's in RPM 9. It's stupid. And this is called the pyrite. Hopefully I won't get them in trouble for letting me show you this, but this is a prototype that I pray comes out, because as soon as it does, my bad is going to pick one up hands down. I love it. It takes words out of my mouth how smooth this thing is, and especially for the price point that I believe it's going to be. This thing's ridiculous. If they put this underneath $100, we're stealing this knife. That's just my opinion. Thank you so much, man. Well, we're a little bit past the 20-minute mark, so we're going to close out part 2 in a second. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment on my Bass videos. Hey, go check out Grumpy Grunt, one of the best YouTubers out there. One of my best friends. I love him to death. Great guy. Y'all have a good one now. Bye-bye.